everyone's like, "Where the frick, man? Where's the new No Game No Life? Why? I want to watch it now." And then
Yeah.
when they announced it, they're like, "Oh, we're releasing a new No Game No Life," and everyone's like, "Holy shit! Oh my god, it's the next best thing." And then they're like, "It's a movie," and we were like, "Oh, okay." And then so
And
people,
it's before that.
yeah, and then it was before because so what happens in the light novel was it writes like the present, like this thing, the stuff that
Mm-hmm.
you just watched, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then after that it time jumps, it like kind of cuts,
Mm-hmm.
and then it goes to the past and it talks about the past on like what happened to the world before it
Mm-hmm.
became you know how it is now, like who is
Mm-hmm.
Tet and like what happened to all that stuff. And like when so the movie's about when the world was at war, when all the
Mm-hmm.
16 races were like trying to kill each other.
Oh, yeah, 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 yeah. When the flying dudes were like shooting at the elves and
Yeah. So it's like
yeah.
the frugal were there, and then the like everyone's just killing each other. And then
Mm-hmm.
so after that, it's just the entire story on how it plays out to become where Tet suddenly became the god of this world and how everything is how it is now. And it
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm,
explains
mm-hmm,
why
mm-hmm.
the 10 commandments or the 10 rules, like where that
Yeah.
came from. And it also explains where the whole Ashente came from as well, which is pretty cool. So there's that.
But honestly, I would be more interested if they completed the story first, you know?
Yeah,
Like if they
because
completed the anime first and then look back.
yeah, but you know, that's just not the way they went. So yeah, a lot of people are really begging for season 2 and it did really well as well, you know? Like No Game No Life made a
Yeah.
lot of money and is very very popular because of
Mm-hmm.
like Madhouse's art style. I'm sure you
Yeah.
noticed the art style. It's very 漂亮, you
I
know? It's
love it. I
yeah.
love it. Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
so colorful and shit. And then
Mm-hmm.
the characters are super likable as well, like Sora and Shiro, and then fucking
Mm-hmm.
Steph. Oh my
Which one?
god.
Oh, the girl, the pink
Steph,
hair girl.
yeah, Steph is the bites,
Yeah.
you know.
A lot of part, a lot of the Steph part are pretty not family friendly.
No,
Pretty
it's
APN men.
perfectly fine, man. Top quality content.
No.
10 out of 10 would
When I saw
recommend.
those, no, when I saw some of those parts, I was like, oh, KJ would love this. Of
Yeah,
course he
dude,
would.
of course, it's the
The
best.
attack.
No, no. And then so what else did we? Right. So, who's your favorite character?
Oh, I like the guy.
Really? You like
I know you
Sora?
like the sister. I like, yeah, I like the older brother.
Really? Why? Because he's more social?
No, because he's just so extreme. Like, um, I guess they're not real brothers and sisters, right?
Yeah, they're
But I'm
stepbrother,
really curious
stepsister.
to find out what happened during their childhood. Like what happened
I don't
because in the
know.
beginning there's like a
Huh.
couple scenes where he was playing chess with her or something and then she just called him Kong, right? Like you're empty inside.
Yeah.
Like I
Mm-hmm.
want to know what happened back then.
Oh.
But yeah.
Yeah, it's
Does it
basically
explain it in
she
the movie?
outplayed him. Like she knew that he was just messing around, that he was just manipulating everyone around him, and he was just, you know,
Yeah.
fitting into the norm. And that's why she
Yes.
said you're empty because you're
Yeah.
just conforming to everyone and you're not
Yes.
living to your own ideals, which is pretty
Yes.
cool. And so he was like, "Oh shit, this girl figured me out." And that's why
Yeah.
they teamed up. So like Sora, he's really good at like psychology, at reading people and stuff like that. But
Sora's their brother, right?
yeah, Sora's the brother, and then the
Okay.
sister is just like mathematical genius. So that's how it works.
But he's also not sociable because they are afraid of Tokyo.
Yeah, they have
Like they
anxiety.
have
They have severe
anxiety.
anxiety, and then so they when they're separated, you saw that part. Remember
I
when they were
saw, I
separated by
saw,
that
yeah.
door? They just like totally flip out, and they're just like.
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah, man, it's
but
great.
I like him.
Okay, okay. Do you like Jabril,
Which one's
the
that?
frugal, the angel girl, the 天
I don't
使?
know. Like
Really?
not significant enough, I think. I feel like her and then the elf and then the elf's friend. I don't feel like they play. a significant role yet. Because
Okay.
at this point they've just became allies, right?
Yeah, but I mean, you finished all
So
12 episodes, right?
yeah, so she fought, but that's it. Like in the game.
Uh huh. Uh huh.
But I don't know. I don't feel like they played an important part yet.
Oh, I guess. I mean, I like her because of the fan service. She's great.
What?
Like, what was
What
your
the fuck?
favorite fight? What was your favorite game that they played? Like out of all 12 episodes, what was
I
your
like the
favorite fight?
chess.
Really?
Mhm.
The chess was so like he broke the fourth wall so hard. He was just like, you know what? We're gonna play an RTS now, a real time strategy. You move there, move there, move there. She's like, what the fuck? It's
Well,
not
no,
your
it
turn
wasn't
yet.
even that. It was like the layers of what is it called? Like when they just like flip against the other team. It's
Oh.
like the first layer is okay, so the queen is about to kill the king, and then she went up and then broke that part, right?
Mm-hmm.
Um and then the second layer is when they turned red or some shit.
Oh yeah. Mm-hmm.
And yeah, it's I like that.
Really?
It's very unexpected.
You
Yeah.
did you not like the fight in the Great Library with Jabril, where they have to play the word game?
Oh,
Uh,
Jielong, right?
yeah, where they play Jielong, but with but whatever they said actually appeared physically.
No,
You didn't like that?
it's not that I didn't like it. It's not my favorite.
Gosh, that was like
Is that your favorite?
yeah, that was by far my favorite fight when he was just like atomic bomb, boom. It
I
was
didn't get it though when he said like the first move that she made, he already guessed the ending. I didn't really get it, but
so basically he played her. So he
yeah,
wanted to figure out what her capabilities are, right? So when he did
yeah.
atomic bomb, it was just like one of the strongest attacks that he knew, one of the strongest
Hmm.
weapons. And so she sealed it with one of her like fourth seal spell or some BS like that, right? So
Hmm.
he was just like, "Oh, okay. So that will kill her." That's why she was so afraid of it. So since he knew
Mm,
that explosions of like that degrees of Celsius would kill her, he just played the entire time just to set it up so that she would die by
until the
heat.
very end.
Yeah, by high temperature. So what they did at the end was just send her down into the core of the earth to kill her,
The
you know?
sun, yeah.
And that's why at the very end they run up the stairs. They run up the
To jump
stairs and
away.
then they say, remember at the near the end of the game of that game, they run up the stairs and they say, the Earth's atmosphere disappear.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
And then so the reason why they ran up the stairs and they jumped off was so that they hit the Earth's core a split second
Last.
later. Yes.
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
So
yeah,
Jabril will hit it first and she will die
yeah.
first. And thus they
Yeah,
would win. So that was the entire concept on that. But I just really like that fight because it was